if the proper pressures are brought to bear on Hamas.
I understand that there's been a great deal of criticism of Israel for the civilian casualties in Gaza. Over the weekend, Israeli airstrikes reportedly killed several women and children, hit 2 buildings housed by journalists. Your response, sir?
Well, we regret any loss of civilian life. And that's what very much sets us apart from Hamas. Hamas is actually doing its utmost to kill a maximum amount of Israeli civilians, while we, by marked contrast, are doing our utmost to prevent civilian casualties on the Palestinian side. We have a computer that puts out tens of thousands of telephone calls, sends text messages to people in areas that are liable to be targeted. We tell them to get out in time. We leaflet their area with tens of thousands of leaflets. We're doing our best. But we're dealing with a Hamas terrorist enemy that is deeply embedded within the civilian population and does this on purpose. They want those sensationalist views, those pictures on the front covers of magazines and newspapers, and they're using their own population as human shields. So, yes, there have been civilian casualties, and we regret them, but the overwhelming majority of casualties on the Palestinian side have been armed terrorists and not civilians. And again, we are striving to limit
Pushkin.
that number, and we hope that the fighting will end soon. We don't want to see civilians hurt any more than perhaps they have.
Is Israel preparing for a ground war?
We're preparing the option, Diane. We have to. It's not something we want, but if the rocket fire continues, we will have no choice. There's just a limited amount of time